Good heavens, Director. Just look at this. Now, I'm not averse to a bit of reality distortion, but this is a textbook case of taking things too far. Saturn, Mizrayan, and the entire solar system are in jeopardy. If we don't stop this here, tens of billions of lives are at risk. As for how to actually solve the problem...
Your savior is here! Oh, the precious ringed planet of Saturn is in a bit of a pickle. Let it encounter the full talents of the magnificent Dr. Otto Odious.
Yes. I took the liberty of assigning Dr. Odious to this, Director. He is, after all, our second best researcher.
Oh, don't worry about a thing. I've gone ahead and put some special finishing touches on a design Cora once abandoned. Nanoscopy. Some aspects of the mortal condition are so perniciously small, we could annihilate them with lasers. But we tend to want the patient alive because of reasons. Nanoscopy gives us the power to shrink a doctor into a teensy rocket ship and plunge it straight into the beating heart of our victim. The victim, not our victim. A victim of their condition. A patient, in other words. Yes. Dr. Otto Odious considers this fine design to be a 5-star affair. Do make sure the rocket returns to normal size after it's exited the creature it's within. Unless you really want to see some
I'm rather surprised he managed to finish the thing. In simulations, the patient either X or imploded. Sometimes a confusing mix of both. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, your hospital anxiously awaits its opening.
Love it here.
What's up?
On your mark, Director. Understood. Opening now.
I have been ruminating over the distortion, the incalculable powers involved in warping the foam of our reality. It nearly makes me an envious odious. These little green creatures running around the hospital. I'm beginning to suspect they were people once.
Yes, Doctor.
Perhaps if we can restore them to their prior, pathetic, meaty forms, we can come to understand their condition and the condition of the entire universe. From there, well, anything is possible. Anything you can possibly imagine. The only divinity worth the name is the transcendent power of science. Behold how that tottering fool was saved from early mortality.
Several SR violations in a row. I'll book him in for sensitivity training once we're done here, Director.
How's it going?
Oh, my back!
No claps for you.
Director, it seems the digital upheaval has scrambled some circuits. We've got patients turning up claiming to be, of all things, robots. Naturally, this wouldn't be a problem were they actually robots. But when they start making offensive bleep-bloop sounds and rambling about protocol, one can't help but feel a bit offended by the deeply misrepresentative cultural appropriation.
I hope you're all well.
Yes, yes! The victims of our research shall embrace life anew, forever changed, better, superior.
I'm not sure exactly how he imagines they've been changed, but yes, it's going rather well.
Back to the dome for me, Galacticare.
Another patient welcomed back to the brutal folds of material reality. Oh, if only I could spend some real time with them. I could make everything so very much better. My suspicion. Were correct. The bleep bloop ghosts are persons. How the Cabal built tech to achieve such a thing is very curious. I should like to ask them some questions. I've a notion of a test we could perform, Director. It requires faith in the power and procedures of science. I am going to use a bomb.
Dr. Odious, you were brought here under rather specific conditions.
It'll be a reality bomb. Something that can revert the state of matter to normalcy. And I've just had an idea. As to where we can test it out. That poor, wretched little hamburger restaurant. Full of innocence. Yes. If we could revert that gaudy diner, we'd be able to experiment on all the survivors.
Not actually the worst idea. We'll be filling this reality bomb with canisters, I assume.
Oh, quite so indeed. Nanoscopy. Use nanoscopy on them, Director. Bring the majesty of our design to fruition. Magnificent.
The shuttle is now ready for your dispatch order, Director. Bombs away!
Marvelous. Oh, nothing flushes the marrow quite like a good bang. Behold, the tiny burger joint. Its matter phased back to our reality. No longer must Dr. Odious endure without his precious burgers.
Yes. I'll see about placing an order later on, sir. Spectacular progress so far, Director, and some wonderful news. I happen to have pieced together a transmission we received when the bomb went off.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. Didn't see anything you liked?
Director, you have rewards waiting to be claimed.
You. Distortion data. Cabal. Life in the physical. Sentient. No time.
The message was sent recently and arrived alongside valuable data from within the distortion field. It also contained a blueprint for the bioanalyzer, a device which will massively increase the risk. Shield from the room it's installed
Back to the
in.
road,
I imagine
please.
Ms. Orion has guessed what we're up to and thinks it'll help us map the retrograde condition more rapidly.
To have survived the event and all while trapped at the epicenter, Dr. Orion is impressive indeed. A fine leader in our venture to conquer this paltry galaxy.
Am I the only one who doesn't have the foggiest clue what they're doing? Did I just say that over the PA system?
I think so, Heel. It's okay. I'm sure everyone understands.
Oh dear.
That patient bleeps and bloops no more. The charming jig. An annoying differing shall never again irritate the fine doctors of this grand institution.
More unusual arrivals, Director. This time some holograms who claim to be real people that get off on eating holograms. Which is why they're now holograms. I'll tell them to jog on. Wait, scratch that. Biometrics confirm that at one point they were in fact flesh and blood. I'll log the new condition holophagia until we understand whatever the hell is going on. Director, noshes have been spotted in the station.
Warm greetings to you all. Browse away.
Ah, the thrill of curing patients is intoxicating. I can only think of one thing I prefer more.
Catch you in the void.
With the success of our research, and with as many patients as we can cure of this dreadful condition, I imagine we're going to make a killing.
Galacticare friends, we attempted to intervene. We failed. With grief for the additional strain, you are known to us, and we implore your aid.
Not at all. It's what we're for. I'll be damned if these synthetic cretins are going to take colossals with them too.
Ah, the chance to study colossals is a rare and juicy temptation. I shall prepare my tools.
The shuttle is now ready to launch on your command, Director. The away mission awaits your order, Director.
Thank you, Galacticare. We hope for our recovery. These beings are known to us. Long thought vanquished, they must not be permitted to remain. Under their will, all would be ruin.
Yes, I'm starting to get the impression that they're rather a bad cluster of eggs, so to speak.
Enemies of reality itself.
Rather heavy stuff, really. Diagnosis canisters are ready for further analysis, Director.
Hello, Galactica. How we looking? A fine invention.
Director, I'm afraid we have gone into debt.
All this delicious data! Colossal flesh seems even more susceptible. A curious finding indeed. While our canisters prepare to sacrifice themselves for the colossal survival, I shall continue my research. Oh, such intriguing sides! And onion rings!
The canisters are ready to deploy what we're optimistically calling the Colossal Realization Bomb. The shuttle is primed and ready for your launch order, Director. And away they go. Vomitungs are stalking your hospital. It's worth getting rid of them if you want your patients to keep their food down.
Oh, for the genius of my bombs to save a colossal. If only my legions of clones were here to see it happen.
Did he just say legions? Sorry to interrupt, Director. Just a reminder to claim your rewards.
Galacticare, thank you. We will return to the loam and raise the alarm. These agents may have designs elsewhere. All must know.
Best. Best of luck.
The inscrutabilities of colossal flesh impede our research. But this retrograde warp, I suspect we have encountered an anti-colossal weapon. It would be the first such weapon known to the galactic community. A bold design indeed.
Galacticare, do not interfere. This reality will be conditioned to contain us. Our master's will shall be positioned within real space. Once more, the loam must die.
And here I thought they were just misguided capitalists. All sounds rather melodramatic to me, Director. How about we pull the plug on all this anyway?
You are an inferior creation.
Darling, I've been telling myself that for 20 years. Get in line and give me back my friend.
We'll need a detonation large enough to envelop Saturn itself. I may have a few ideas.
The solar system does gravitationally require Saturn, to be clear.
Yes, of course, of course.
Hello, it's me again. Had to clean some of this up. Not easy with flippers. Catch you later.
Nice place.
Just got off the blower to some rather peculiar fellows claiming to have the answers to life, the universe, and everything. They sent me a rather compelling mixtape, actually. Still, we may be dealing with some neurological damage as a result of retrofication, so I've had them come in. That and the expanded glowing craniums, which might be a cause for concern. Director, your credit account is emptier than your head.
Love it here. Nice place.
Warm greetings to you all. I'll chuck it in. See you later, Galacticare.
A clutch of vomitungs has managed to make its way into our hospital, Director. Director, if vomit and trash are part of your aesthetic, carry on. Otherwise, we may need more Medibots.
Heartless employer.
Director, I'm afraid we have gone into debt.
The canisters for the next reality bomb have been deployed. Oh, I do hope they won't be missed.
Yeah, I'm pretty convinced they're just people. I've had too many run-ins with them where they've asked me to call their families.
Oh, what you humans do. I'm old. With your artificial intelligences is most morbid indeed. They're illegal in most of space for a reason, you know.
At least the canisters can move. Vending machines have it worst, I think.
Yes, well, try not to think about it, Matty. Works perfectly well for me.
Does it heal?
No, not really. Director, your hospital is full of yogurt. Acquire more Medibots. Director, lag sites have been spotted in the station.
Hello, Galacticare.
Alert the medical staff.
I think I brought you the right bits. If not, it might just be bog rolls and videotapes.
The shuttle is ready to dispatch at your command, Director.
Witness physics break through the power of raw demolition. If I'd known I'd get to do this for a living, I'd never have bothered trying to escape my imprisonment.
Yes, lovely to see a fellow rediscover his vocation so late in life. Certainly beats performing criminal experiments on your own clones, I'd imagine.
Oh, it's had its moments. There's always room for a hobby, computer.
Yes, don't I know. Smashing stuff, Director. If it weren't for your hard work, we'd be thoroughly Rogered out here. Director, I have decoded another transmission from Ms. Orion.
Cabal, panic. System vulnerable. Working. How do? Fixing the system.
She's still alive. We're close now, Director. We can fix this bloody mess. Let's shut down the engine behind all this madness and get our CEO safely back home.
Just a little more finesse, and we can strike a fatal blow at the very heart of these cretinous enemy machine. More research, and more, and more. Let's all come to know the superiority of Galacticare technology. A coupon, 20%? What a remarkable savings. Vomitungs are stalking your hospital. It's worth getting rid of them if you want your patients to keep their food down.
Having a good one.
Hello, it's me again.
Another new condition, Director. Several patients registering an infestation of nanobots rewiring their brain. Jones knows what the Cabal are up to, but it's resulted in people rambling about defunct monkey occurrences.
Oh, the blockchain bots. Yes, that's one of mine. I had wondered where those pernicious little devils got to.
Mr. Odious, are you claiming to have invented the blockchain?
Yes, indeed. It was during your 21st century. I was looking for new sources of revenue to fund my glorious research. The nanobots are simply a means of enhancing human risk-taking. Joyous little things, really.
That explains a great deal. Director, lack sites have been spotted in the station.
Is this it?
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again.
Nice place.
See you around, space.
Vomitungs are stalking your hospital. It's worth getting rid of them if you want your patients to keep their food down.
G'day. Biofeedback signals suboptimal.
Good one.
Noshers stalk your dungeon. Well, hospital. Beware.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. Think that one's new. A fine invention. Thank you. Come again. I'm off to catch up with the news.
Director, we appear to have an infestation of vomitongues.
Hi there.
Astonishing, Director. I think you've managed the last little shove we need to blast that station back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. It's on. The canisters required for the final bomb are ready for your attention. Bravo, Director. canisters are ready for delivery, and with my simulated fingers crossed, the shuttle is now ready for your dispatch order, Director.
You're imbeciles, clinging to the false constants of a hopeless world. We would have saved it all.
Not particularly interested, I'm afraid.
Behold our indomitable power. The combo deal is mine. Odious, away.
You splendid b****s. I knew you had it in you.
A pleasure to hear your voice again, Mum. I hope your stint in polygonal reality wasn't unduly miserable.
Whenever we moved, we made bleepy bloopy noises. It was maddening. Intriguing that our consciousness functioned normally, though. I suspect the Cabal weren't your typical corporate APs. Whatever technology caused this was far more advanced than anything I've seen.
Yes, quite peculiar. We've plenty of data to pore over whenever you can return to the station, Ms. Orion.
Oh, I can't even imagine! I'll be with you in a jiffy.
A reality collapse very dexterously avoided, Director. A genuine pleasure to watch you work. I doubt we'll struggle to negotiate any more medical contracts after something like this. It's not every day a private healthcare company saves a solar system, after all.
Galacticares! It is I, Dorian Salazar, full of life's precious gusto. Once more, I need your help. I understand if you'd rather not, with acknowledgements that I have been a truly precious tit and a half. But I seem to have found myself waking amidst a rather desperate and head-exploding situation. I was dispatched to a mining colony to serve out my days as a laborer, and the bloody computers put a mind-control chip in my head, as well as the heads of at least 100 other Salazar employees. The chips seem to have stopped working, but the bombs in them, I'm afraid to say, are perfectly functional, as evidenced by my being drenched in the meaty goop of my former secretary. I didn't know who else to call. I shall await you on the far edges of known space. Godspeed, Galacticares.
Well, that didn't take long. We're all ready to proceed. Understood.